Hey everyone, Anthony Scott here at ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we are taking a look at Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified series. This is the retro line, and here is a look at Duke. He is packaged on a blister-styled vintage card and updated to 6-inch scale. Thank you to site sponsor Entertainment Earth for sending him along for a review. Greatly appreciated. 10% off any in-stock item and free shipping on any order of $79 plus, USA only. Please click off the links in the YouTube description or the hyperlinks off of ToyHypeUSA.com before you shop. We would greatly appreciate that. Duke was originally offered in 1983 in O-ring 3 3/4 inch style from Hasbro, and he is getting the 6-inch figure treatment with this new carded line. Here is a look at the front of the package. This definitely brings back a lot of happy memories for me, and it should for you too. Here is a look at the back of the card. Notice that there are some changes compared to what we had in 1983. Originally, we had more characters on the back of the card. The whole wave was shown. Now it's just a look at the wave 3, Recondo, Scarlett, and Duke. And we have a bio of Duke, which you see right here. And I'm bringing it in closer so you guys can read that. I am going to open this up now, and let's take a closer look. Here is your in-hand look at Duke, inspired from his 1983 O-ring style, which was originally 3 3/4. As I'm sure you're aware, this is the new 6-inch figure of Duke, inspired from that figure. And I think that Hasbro has done an amazing job on this figure. He is part of the retro line, which means that he is solely based on the vintage figure, whereas the window box packaging figures are also based on their vintage figures. However, those will have some new elements, new armor, accessories, attention to detail with the head, stuff like that. So with the window box line, you're going to get slightly different variations of the characters that are not solely based on the figure. However, the retro line is solely based on the O-ring style figures, and Duke is a perfect example of that. He comes in a tan shirt, and he has the American flag decal on his shoulder there. He has green pants, brown boots, and there's also some dark green, such as the strap around his torso there with a black grenade and pouches. He has a holster for his pistol and knife, which are also in dark green. Here is a look at all the sides. Here's a look at the back. And here is a look at the American flag. Here is a closer look at the head sculpt. Blonde hair, nicely done facial details. The blonde hair also has a little bit of a wash on there, and I think they did a really nice job on that. Here's a closer look at the American flag and the metallic gold crest on his chest there. Here's a closer look at the strap with the grenade and the pouches that I mentioned before. And on the back, it's just plain back there. However, he does have a hole for his backpack, which we'll be taking a closer look at. Here is a close look at all of his accessories, which includes a stand, a backpack, a helmet with a visor, a shotgun, a machine gun. He also comes with binoculars, a pistol, a knife, and 2 sets of interchangeable hands, one of which is on his wrists already, which are open grip. These are closed-fisted hands. Duke is fully articulated, and if you're familiar with the G.I. Joe Classified line, I think you guys know what to expect as far as articulation from this. This includes a ball-jointed head and neck, good range of motion, swivel hinge shoulders, butterfly shoulders as well, ball-jointed torso, ball-jointed lower stomach, and he can also twist, swivel biceps, double hinge elbows, swivel hinge wrists, ball jointed hips, swivel thighs, double hinge knees, you see the joints, swivel boots, hinged, and rocker ankles. Here's a look at Duke, who's now fully loaded. He is standing on his black base, which is just a generic base with the G.I. Joe symbol right there on top. The base does not have his name because that didn't happen until the 25th anniversary of G.I. Joe, which I prefer them putting the figure's name on the front. I really like that when they did that. However, that's not what you're getting here. Originally, the 1983 release of Duke did not come with a black base, so this is just an extra bonus accessory that he comes with. I really like it. I'm happy he came with it. You can't really fall over too easy with it on him. Most G.I. Joe figures that have been released do not come with these bases. However, it looks like just the retro line is coming with these. So I, for one, am really liking that they are including this. Here's a look at all the sides and everything. And here's a look at the back with the backpack on there. The backpack on the shovel, it says G.I. Joe, but you're going to need a magnifying glass in order to read the rest of it. The 1983 O-ring style of Duke originally came with a helmet, a machine gun, binoculars, a backpack, and a decal, which is now on his shoulder. However, this new 6-inch figure comes with some new accessories that's unique for this particular release, which include a pistol and knife, a shotgun, the base that I showed you guys, and a set of closed-fisted hands. The right one is on his wrist. Here is a closer look at the helmet. It fits perfectly on his head and includes a visor which can be lowered. Here's a look at all the sides for you guys. And of course the back of the helmet. And of course the visor can just come down as shown. Here is another pose. What I like about the base is that you can create poses that he otherwise wouldn't be able to stand upright, and this is a perfect example right here. Here is a pose, this time with the pistol. Here's a closer look at the pistol. Notice that the trigger finger is there as well as on the other guns. Here is a look at his left closed fist and the knife. Here is a closer look at the knife. And finally, here we have a closer look at that shotgun. It is dark green in the front and black in the back. Overall, Duke is a great figure I think fans are going to love. This is a great homage to his vintage figure, and for the first time, this particular deco is offered in 6-inch scale. Make sure to pick him up now while he's available, and you can do so at site sponsor Entertainment Earth, as they were kind enough to send him along for a review. 10% off any in-stock item and free USA shipping on orders $79 plus just by using our links. Thank you for doing that in advance. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more coverage and reviews.